This was lying at the bottom of the ocean for 50 years. We just brought it up from a depth of 182 meters. Now I'll show you what else we found down there. These items were later sold at auction. An Omega Speedmaster watch, stopped at $1423, sold for $52,000. A Hasselblad camera, the same model used on the moon, with undeveloped film inside, $75,000. A Mars analog meteorite from Antarctica, $150,000. Lunar dust from Apollo 15, over $1 million. But then, we found this. Classified. Top secret. What's inside changed everything. 1975. An Apollo-Soyuz mission capsule made an emergency landing in the northern Pacific Ocean.
Swell's picking up, we need to move fast.
Officially, all astronauts were rescued. But the capsule
Gear
itself
check complete.
sank to a depth of 180 meters and lay there for half a century. Our team is preparing for the dive. Water temperature, 4 degrees Celsius. Visibility, 8 to 12 meters. We're now in the twilight zone. Switching on our 15,000 lumen spotlights. At this depth, the pressure is 6 times higher than at the surface. For dives this deep, we use a special gas mixture called trimix. Oxygen, helium, and nitrogen. Regular air would be deadly here. A silhouette appears in the darkness. The space capsule, 3.9 meters in diameter, about 5,500 kilograms. 60% of the hull is covered in barnacles and algae, but the structure is intact. We're doing our first pass around it. Marine life has made this their home. Adjusting the trimix regulator. Depth, 100 meters, passing through the thermocline. The water temperature changes create a visible distortion, like heat waves. Below us, fragments of the heat shield scattered across the ocean floor. We're getting close to the main wreck. 180 meters. The sediment clouds up as we approach the floor. We have to be careful. We're setting up to open the hatch, 81 centimeters in diameter. The mechanism is heavily rusted. The 1970s control panel. 24 toggle switches, 3 analog displays, everything covered in corrosion and barnacles. In 1975, there were no digital displays. Astronauts controlled the capsule with mechanical instruments. And there, an Omega Speedmaster. The watch face stopped at 1423, the same model worn on the moon missions. An aluminum water flask. Soviet-American mission logo barely visible. A packet of freeze-dried space food. Unopened, a Fisher space pen. Wedged in the console. The Fisher Space Pen was designed to write in vacuum, underwater, in temperatures from -45 to +200 degrees Celsius. Wait, what's this? A titanium container. Red stencil, classified. Top secret. 6 glass vials, rock samples and preservation fluid. The labels read, Mars Analog. Antarctica. Lunar regolith, Apollo 15. This is actual moon dust from the Apollo 15 mission, in our hands. Worth over $1 million. A Mars analog meteorite from Antarctica. Potentially worth $150,000. The mission checklist, handwritten notes in the margins. A Hasselblad 500 EL camera. And inside, undeveloped 70mm film. Photos from space that have never been seen. A navigation sextant, brass and glass, for celestial navigation. Another sealed box, smaller, opening it. Family photos in waterproof sleeves, a wedding ring, military dog tags. Handwritten letters, a sealed envelope, never opened. To be opened only if. A small Orthodox icon, Saint Christopher, patron saint of travelers. A miniature Hohner harmonica, entertainment in space. We tried to blow into it underwater. A laminated note. The handwriting reads, "If you are reading this, we made it home safely. Please take care of her. She served us well." Commander Volkov, July 1975. They made it home. The capsule stayed behind. We've documented everything. The watches, the camera, the containers, the photos, the letters. All corroded, but preserved. Time to go. One last look at this time capsule. Ascending with the classified container, the capsule shrinks below us. Mission accomplished. We're heading up. The light from the surface grows brighter.
All right, grab his shoulder. Got him. Pull on 3.
The crew helps us up the ladder, hands reaching
1,
down.
2, 3. Давай, давай.
The classified container hits the deck. The entire crew rushes over. What's in there?
Everyone stand by. These latches are stuck. Oh! Pull harder, man.
Oh my God. No way. Lunar regolith. That's moon dust. The vial passes from hand to hand. Everyone wants to see. To hold a piece of
Omega
the moon.
Speedmaster.
Omega Speedmaster. Stopped at 1423. It's a Hasselblad. There's film inside. We begin the documentation process, photographing each artifact, recording in the research journal,
Let's get the ruler on the
scale
manifold
references,
casing now. Make sure you get
professional archaeological protocol.
Shift the ruler over to the wires.
Placing the artifacts in freshwater baths for desalination. Why can't we raise them quickly? Rapid pressure changes can cause metal to crack and organic materials to disintegrate. Slow ascent is like medical treatment for these objects. An iron object after 50 years in seawater can disintegrate in hours without proper treatment. Our research vessel sails towards the distant coastline. The wake trails behind, a cargo of priceless historical artifacts aboard. We're going home. Total auction value of the discovered items, over $1.5 million. But some treasures cannot be measured in gold. The space capsule remains on the ocean floor at 182 meters. It was decided not to raise it. That's where it belongs now. Some discoveries remind us that behind every mission, every achievement, there are people, families, dreams, and sometimes those stories sleep in the depths, waiting to be found.